The beautiful skyline of Denver. And
Kevin, thanks very much.
Sure is. Thanks, D.A. Now Golden State's starting five. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Green is out there with Wiggins, and it's Chris in at the five. And for the Nuggets, filling out the wings, Harris and Barton. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. And it's Murray in at the point. Now here is Harris. Tipped away. Here's Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
You love the vision from Thompson. I mean, when you've been surrounded by superstars, you learn to keep your eyes up.
And looking at Curry's stats, one thing that jumps out, and it may be a little surprising, for the last 3 seasons, he's averaged over 5 rebounds a game.
Harris with it. Picked up by Thompson. Here's Millsap. Off with the layup. Chris kicks to Thompson. Down low, Jokic with the steal. Harris drives in. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. To the middle. Here's Thompson. Barton with the rebound. And those rebounding numbers, GA, just speak to Curry's overall impact.
And when you look at Steph's size and the amount of time he spends on the perimeter, there's no way he should be cleaning the glass like that. But you can't teach heart and you can't teach instinct, and he has both.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Free throw shooting, not an area he has worried about at all. How about last year, 88% from the line?
He hits the second from the line.
And Murray has it all. A deadly shooter and a remarkable penetrator. Terrific guard play.
And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Jokic is running, and the basket is good.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Now here's Green. Outside Curry. And the Warriors miss again.
Oh, they get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
It's good on the putback.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Jokic finds Murray. Back to Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Jokic has got his second basket of the game.
Plays a rugged game down low. Jokic's toughness adds character to the identity of this team.
Now here's Green. It's Curry outside. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Harris, right side. Pass to Jokic. He dishes it to Millsap. Great D that time from Green.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. Will it go? And good. He got the English that time as it falls. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game.
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Three-pointer. Here's Looney, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Well, shots don't get any higher percentage than this. Looney is solid at getting good positioning and finishing.
And last year, Pascal had to do more than probably was expected of him but this year a much different story.
Well, even in college, he played a more complementary role to the stars around him. Well, the Warriors have a lot of stars, and Pascal is really thriving in his role.
Taking it to the D. When Wiggins is forcing the issue, he shows why he went first overall.
Craig passes to Plumlee. Craig kicks to Barton. Shot from 12. Tries again. Here's Plumlee. And that one is off. The Warriors go the other way with it. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
Porter with the steal. A solo fast break. Craig passes to Morris. Craig kicks to Morris. We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Yep, that one goes.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Toscano. There's the pass to Wiggins. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Tremendous feed from Looney. He's not thinking about himself. He's scanning the floor, looking to create for his teammates.
Morris passes to Plumlee. And a wide open look for Porter. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
From deep three-point range, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. We recently checked in with Jamal Murray, who discussed the team.
The mentality of how we play, how we move.
Greg sounds like something a coach would say.
It's probably something his coach has said time and time again, but Murray's really matured into a reliable, sometimes spectacular performer for this team.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And the Nuggets, guys, what jumps out to you numbers-wise?
Just cashing in on second-chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Well, it's part of their strategy coming in, no doubt. And there may not be that much their opponent can do about it.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin the second quarter, we've got Eric Pascal, and it's Wiggins in at the 2-guard. Morris inside. He kicks to Plumlee. Morris controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Morris has got the lead up to 5 now for Denver.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Smailagic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Smailagic has got his first points in this one. Morris inside. Warriors with the rebound. Now Pascal. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Wiggins passes to Pascal. Craig pulls it in. The Nuggets leading by 3. And the wide open shot from Morris. Again the miss by Morris. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. To the inside. Plumlee with the steal. Here's Porter. And finished off by Porter.
He just jumps so fast. I mean, give Porter a chance to dunk, and he doesn't think twice about it.
Inside. Plumlee with the steal. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Oh, Porter in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Pass to Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down.
And with that height and incredible leaping ability, Wiggins can throw it down as easy as anyone.
Morris passes to Plumlee. Here's Craig, covered by Wiggins. And Plumlee kicks to Craig. Just 4 to shoot. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. It's a 5-point game. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. And that one, good.
He doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
The Nuggets moving the ball around. Plumlee dishes to Morris. No good. Shot missing. And Golden State will go the other way with it.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Different look here for the Warriors. Warriors trail by 3. At the elbow, it's Thompson. Passes to Green. The rebound by Grant. Nuggets have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. And it's Murray penetrating. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And if you're drawing up your starting 5 for team irrational confidence, Jamal Murray makes a strong case. This guy is fearless.
And Murray, we know, can be streaky, Greg. Still mid-30% for his career from three-point range.
Of course, the degree of difficulty pretty high on a lot of his shots. Off the bounce with the hand in his face. And he's more than a shooter, a versatile scorer who can get it done in a variety of ways.
Here's Curry with the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got 5 now.
I tell you, how do you defend Curry on the catch and shoot? It's hard because he can hurt you from so many spots on the floor.
Barton, wide open, he fires. Off target with his 3. Warriors trail by 4. Green, the pass to Chris. Harris outside. Back to Barton. And Barton throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Barton from outside. Nailed from three-point land. And now a 9-point Nugget lead.
And guys, they've allowed an embarrassing number of points off those turnovers.
Green passes to Chris. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. A finish. And it's Murray with the jam.
Have to enjoy seeing Murray jam it down. His vertical is very impressive.
Shot to stop the run. Some solid defense from Grant.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
And so that... Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. Well, what can you say about superstar big man Nikola Jokic? Jamal Murray said. And that'll...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Gotta like what Will Barton has done in this game.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
At the forward slots, it's Barton and Millsap. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Murray against Curry. And here is Murray. Kicks to Millsap. Pass to Murray. And stolen by Chris. Here's Wiggins. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Denver the other way now. It's stolen by Curry. Now the Warriors moving it up. Curry's got the ball. And that one's good. Wiggins.
I mean, he can wow you with his passes. I mean, that's as good of a pass as any three-pointer Curry's going to hit.
Harris finds Jokic. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. The kick out to Barton. Clock at 6. Murray. That one wide left. Warriors trail by 7, and it's the Warriors on the break. Thompson dishes to Wiggins. On the wing, Green. Millsap covering. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Murray, no good.
He's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
Shoots. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in this game.
And for Jokic, a slow start to last season. Came in heavy, lost over 20 pounds as he played his way into shape. And boy, did he come on strong down the stretch.
Michael Porter, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile 1 block.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is never going to be the most explosive athlete, but some have questioned his conditioning, even his motor. What do you see?
I mean, the crazy thing is, even with those questions, he regularly puts up box scores we haven't seen in half a century. But to win it all, you've got to leave no stone unturned. And I think for a young player, he's got to make more of a commitment to his body. And I think we will see that in time.
Here's Harris. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Harris has got his first bucket in this one.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Outside Curry. And the Warriors miss again.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Here's Jokic. Makes it off the glass. Jokic has got the lead up to 11 now for the Nuggets.
And you better hammer Jokic to get him off on his shot. The Serbian is a solid 7-footer and laser focused.
Here's Toscano, guarded by Porter. Smailagic passes to Toscano. Here's Smailagic. Millsap covering. Smailagic misses. Denver leading by 11. Pick off in midair. Outside Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Here's Smailagic. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, using his body to ward off the potential shot block. Curry finishes through the contact. Just the and one.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Jokic. Jeremy Grant comes in for Paul Millsap. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Porter. And Monte Morris subbed in for Harris. Eric Pascal, he's checked in for Golden State. Morris finds Plumlee. 6 on the shot clock. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist from Plumlee. Morris has got 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Curry with the 3. And the Warriors miss again.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Stolen away. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And here's the fast break. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Drains it from beyond the arc. Thompson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Plumlee in the post. Looney on him. Murray outside. Keeps it alive. It's good on the putback. And the Nuggets lead by 9.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
I expect to see Bigfoot outside the building if Curry misses 1 or 2 free throws in the game. That's how good he is at the line.
Here's Morris. And it's wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets going into the break with a 10-point lead. The one goal they had coming into this game was to not let Curry beat them. And so far, their defense on Steph has been tremendous. Back to the action after this word. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Warriors. They've got Andrew Wiggins. Marquise Chris is out there with Green. Then it's Curry. And it's Pascal in at the 3 slot. Here's Curry with the 3. And it's Denver with the rebound.
Not his best day from three-point range. I mean, just one in the first half and still looking for his first here in half number 2.
Here's Grant. And he lays it straight in. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category, and a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
I mean, look, he's going end to end. There aren't many guys in this league who can stay matched up with Curry. He's too smart, too quick, too fast, too good.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors, trailing by 10. Got a piece of it. Chris finds Curry, shoots over Barton. Tries to keep it alive, and the Warriors can't hang on to the ball. A different look for Denver. Millsap comes in for Grant, and Murray subbed in for Torrey Craig. Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Curry against Murray. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Out to Harris. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Murray for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Nuggets making a change here. Morris is checked in. Denver leading by 10. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And there's the pass to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Green, the pass to Chris. Can't hit from in close. And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game. The Nuggets have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Barton passes to Jokic. Back to Barton. Morris dishes to Barton. Pass to Jokic. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And here's Morris for 3. Drills the three-pointer. And the Nuggets lead by 15.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Yeah, D-like, that isn't going to get you back in the game. You have to stay connected to these shoots.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Nuggets.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jokic.
He had a nose for the basketball tonight, playing some disruptive D and picking pockets left and right.
Murray against Curry. Outside Millsap. Back to Murray. No good on the three. And it's the Warriors' ball. 17-point game. Green passes to Curry. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. For three, Millsap drills it from outside.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And you know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Oh, man, an awful display from him so far. But you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
Jokic passes to Porter. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. They won this. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's good. Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night. And the Clippers starting 5. Morris is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Zubac in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Warriors, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Marquise Chris is out there with Draymond Green. And it's Wiggins in at the 3. Now here's Curry. Outside, Green. Back to Curry. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
And it's George missing. Curry against Leonard. And the pass to Wiggins. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Clippers moving the ball around. Here's Beverley. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
This is the shot you want, right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Passes it to Chris. Back to Wiggins. Thompson for 3. It's rebounded by Leonard. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter.
And for everything this guy gives you on offense, Thompson has finally gotten his due as a defensive stopper.
GA, I don't think he still gets his due. He's still underrated in my opinion. Yes, he made the all-defensive team in 2019. In addition to his offensive responsibilities, he has to guard the opponent's best scorer.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
Zubac finds Beverley. It's stolen by Green. And it's the Warriors on the break. Paul George with the steal. They're running. Pull-up jumper. Here's Morris. And foul on the shots. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And the Clippers making a change here. Harrell's checked in.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a little. Surprising, given that Morris is a solid shooter and a pretty good defender and rebounder.
Warriors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Chris. Over in the corner, Green. Chris kicks to Curry. And no good. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Harrell drives in. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
He's a power player with great body control. Harrell easily fights through contact.
Curry against Beverley. Curry passes to Chris. And it's in there. Chris has got his second bucket.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
To the paint. Here's Harrell. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Getting hit on the way up, the ability to finish in traffic might be Harrell's strongest attribute offensively.
And now here's Chris. And Chris throws it down.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Inside and stolen by Chris. Pass to Wiggins. Thompson in the corner. There's 3-pointers off the mark. The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. George passes to Leonard. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
Like a gazelle cruising down the court, Kawhi's difficult to stay with in transition.
Green. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
And so George will bring it up for the Clippers. To the inside. And Harrell slams it in.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
And Wiggins throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Kicks it out to Leonard. Back to Beverly. Leonard inside, covered by Wiggins, and it's Leonard missing. Warriors have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Down low. Here's Chris. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Chris has got 8.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The pass to George. And it's George finishing it off.
We know Beverly's ability as a defender, but don't underestimate his ability as a distributor. He has good vision.
Wiggins kicks to Green. Curry on the wing. It's a tie game in San Francisco. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Just catching up with Montrezl Harrell, we mentioned his activity.
That's what I play with, a lot of passion.
Greg, I know you agree. Few guys bring his brand of intensity.
And he's added skills. He's a threat to score on the blocks. He passes out of double teams. Harrell's one of the more improved players over the last few years.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Way to set. And what a powerful player Wiggins can be. Dunks like this remind you of that elite level athleticism.
Count it. Williams has got the lead up to 2 now for Los Angeles.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
They double him with Green. Looney passes to Pascal. And slam dunk by Pascal.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Williams dishes to Jackson. Pass to Zubats. Just 5 to shoot. The putback, and Green is right there.
Quick off the floor for these offensive rebounds. Green's 7'2" wingspan. It helps him snatch them.
Pascal, the pass to Toscano. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Toscano's got his first points of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And they pick up 2.
Because he's so good at shooting it and driving it, defenses overplay Lou, leaving other guys free.
Around the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather take? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Oof. I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple Finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. The Warriors making a switch here. Smailagic has checked in. Harrell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Jackson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
The defense having to respect Jackson's outside game. That opened up things for him in the inside.
And that one is good.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Here's Jackson. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
The strength and body control of Reggie Jackson gives him an edge against physical defense, potential and one.
Kawhi Leonard's checked in for the Clippers.
And at his peak, Reggie Jackson is one of the better guards in the league. He's still got that confidence.
Yes, he does. Injury slowed him down, but still able to create his shot anytime he wants.
Jackson drives in. It's deflected. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. The Warriors making a switch here. Chris is checked in. And then for the Clippers, Morris comes in for JaMychal Green, and it's George in for Williams. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And read the plate perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Shooting much better this quarter than last. You can see his confidence growing.
And George, here we go. Teardrop shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
In OKC, Paul George showed he could be an MVP caliber performer. With Kawhi on the Clippers, he could be that 1B or that 1A.
And PG, he has the versatility to succeed in different roles. Doesn't have to dominate the ball.
Yes, and if anything, he's more comfortable scoring within the flow of the offense. With his all-around impact, doesn't need to force things to make winning plays. But if you need him to, he can.
Morris with the bucket.
And I like the different looks that Morris can give you. Inside, outside, and in transition.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Thompson for the triple. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Beverly outside for George. Feeds it to Morris. Beverly deciding where to go with it. Got a hand on it. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Marquise Chris. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. And it's Harrell missing. Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Thompson finds Pascal. Curry on the wing. The shot. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And it's George finishing it off.
And this is how you score in transition. And Paul George, you just have to appreciate his hustle.
On the wing, Green. He's defended by Harrell. Back to Thompson. The shot off that time. George with the defensive effort. Here's Leonard. Great D that time from Green. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarters.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the... And that...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. Patrick Beverly out there with Paul George. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then it's Marcus Morris. And it's Leonard in at the 3, the small forward. Right side Curry. From deep. Cranes the three-pointer. Curry's got 11 points.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's Beverly. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 3.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Beverly against Curry. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. 13 points in the game.
Gorgeous jump shot from Steph Curry. The defense cannot let him get that shot off.
Here's Beverly, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Pass to Looney. It's hauled in by Zubats. Los Angeles leading by 3. Beverly dishes to Morris. And Eric Paschal picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Marcus Morris. Landry Shamet comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Lou Williams is checked in for George. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Here's Paschal. And slam dunk by Paschal.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Back to Jackson, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
The Warriors took a big chance on trading for Wiggins. The Wolves were so desperate to get rid of his contract, they added a top 3 protected first-round pick into the package.
For the lead, count the basket and the foul. That's on Lou Williams.
Firing on all cylinders here in the third. Only one miss in 5 attempts.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
And the Warriors, in their own right, got rid of D'Angelo Russell's huge contract, but the deal was also about fit.
It was, GA. At the time, they were looking for a small forward, and Andrew Wiggins put them in the mind of a Harrison Barnes. He's more athletic, though. And then for the Wolves, D'Angelo Russell was a guy they needed in the backcourt. Interesting to see how both these guys' career end up.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Outside, Green, top of the key, Chris. Green passes to Thompson. They get it back, and Green is right there. Green's got the lead up to 4 now for the Warriors.
Keeping after the second chance opportunity, that's hustle, that's commitment, that's Draymond Green.
Green kicks to Jackson. The kick out to Williams. Outside Jackson. There's the feed to Green. Count that one. Green's got 8.
Good vision, good decision by Reggie. Pushing for a better shot, finds an open man.
The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That's on Lou Williams.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Leonard, he's checked in for JaMychal Green. That free throw good from Thompson. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table, but in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. Warriors leading by 3. Thompson in the corner, beyond the arc. Hits it from 3-point range. Thompson's got 6 points in the quarter.
You can count on this from Clay. He will stretch you from distance.
Williams passes to Shamet. Banked in off the glass. Shamet's got his first 2 points of the night.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in. It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
And finished off by Leonard.
Common occurrence for Leonard. Once he makes his way to the rim, Kawhi levels up.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Thompson from long range. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Williams is running. And it's Leonard with the jam.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end. And he takes it right at the man who just scored on him.
That's the way to answer back with an in-your-face stuff. Williams kicks to Harrell. Tries from 10. The shot, no good.
Well, this is where he's inconsistent, and that can slow down your team's momentum.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. Warriors lead by 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Then it's Eric Paschal. And it's Smilagic in at the center position. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. They get Stephen Curry.
You really wouldn't know what size he is because Patrick Beverly gives you toughness at that point guard position. And he's physical.
Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. A 2-point game. Drops in the tray. Thompson's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Paschal finds Curry. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Clippers trail by 3. Leonard with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. That one goes in.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Thompson against George. Curry on the wing. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got his 5th rebound in this one. Over to the left wing. Beverly wide open. Morris into the lane. Outside for George. 6 to shoot. Here's Leonard. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Great tee that time from Green. Warriors have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Curry wide open. Good. And it's Green picking up the assist. And the Warriors lead by 4.
Stephen Curry, that's a luxury to have a guy that can run off screens and shoot the catch-and-shoot jump shot. Insane move by Paul George, a high flyer who can create in midair.
Here's Toscano, and good that time.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
And Morris throws it down.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
To the middle. And it's Green with the jam.
Love to see Draymond amped up in his game and deliver in these situations. That's why this guy is a champion.
George looking over the floor. Down low. Here's Morris. Chalk up 2 there. That's 10 points for Marcus Morris.
Yeah, important points from Morris. And when he's feeling it, he'll step up and take control.
Inside. Here's Curry. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
That's a momentum bucket from Stephen Curry. Big-time shot from a big-time player.
Takes it out to Leonard. Zubats in the post. He's against Green. They get the rebound. Back to Leonard. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
Crucial points. Kawhi stepping up to the plate when his team needs him the most.
Haskell finds Green. It's tipped. Some nice passing by Golden State. And it's Green with the jam.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Here's Beverly. Count that one. Beverly's got 6 here in this quarter.
Patrick Beverly plays with a scorer's mentality, takes the opportunity to step up.
George against Thompson. To the left wing. Toscano passes to Curry. No good from outside. The Clippers have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. George, no good.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
They could have tied it up. That was a huge opportunity they missed.
Out to the right wing. Back to Curry. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the bag.
Green dishes to Curry. Launches it. They get it again.
We're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
On its way from Curry for 2 offline. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it. The beaches of Santa Monica and Venice.
Good evening, Kevin.
What a story. David, thank you. Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. At the forward slots, it's Barton and Millsap.
Here we go.
The backcourt is Murray and Harris. And it's Jokic in at the center position. And for Los Angeles, Paul George is out there with Patrick Beverley. Then it's Marcus Morris. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Leonard in at the 3. Now here is Harris. Millsap finds Harris. Shot clock at 6. Ball's knocked loose. George against Harris. Here's Leonard. And the layup's good off the glass.
And that's the activity on the offensive glass they like to see out of Kawhi. When he's in full hustle mode, they're a much stronger team.
Now here's Murray. Deep benches tonight, Greg, on both sides. This seems to be a growing trend.
You know, teams are digging deeper than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big-ticket items, your franchise-caliber players, but you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed when you look at the makeup of these rosters.
Well said. And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. Beverley for 3. Barton with the rebound. And so it's Barton bringing it up for Denver. Outside for Millsap. Rebound by the Clippers.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
And the shot is good. Leonard's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And busting it up the floor. Leonard showing a lot of energy on the fast break. If there's one thing he doesn't lack, it's hustle.
Now here's Murray. Millsap. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Murray against Beverley. Pass to Zubac. Morris outside. George passes to Morris. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And when he's aggressive, watch out. Morris finishing through the contact, now going to the line to try and add one more.
Now Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Oh, I have to enjoy, guys, seeing Murray jam it down like that. I mean, his vertical is pretty impressive. Well, I tell you what, we've all heard the stories of Jamal Murray's training routine growing up in Canada, like something out of a movie. Push-ups in the snow, dribbling on ice, deep knee bends with a cup of hot tea on his thigh. A little bit unconventional, but hey, it certainly got him to where he is now, so I would say it worked.
And it's Millsap with the extra effort.
Yeah, Millsap doing good work there with the extra possession, converting on the offensive glass.
Zubac finds George. Leonard the pass to George. Unloads from 9, and good that time. Leonard's got 6 points.
And Clark, it was Jamal Murray's father who's the mastermind behind those unconventional training methods. His son, though, never begged off, never wavered in his commitment.
Tell you what, Greg, it clearly would lead you to believe that both of them were crazy, and yet they had a shared obsession and a commitment, and it's paid off.
Barton, wide open, he fires. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. It's a tie ball game.
You know, I really like seeing this from Murray. Looking to get his open teammates involved. Being a willing passer is impressive to his teammates.
Beverley. Harris against George. Jokic with the steal. It's stolen by Morris. And now the fast break. George with the ball. He lobs it up. Zubac no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Now Zubac following the miss by Paul Millsap from deep. Leonard inside. Harden defending. Good work there as it goes. 8 points for him.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Harris against George. Outside Millsap. Three-pointer. Here's Jokic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Jokic has great size and mobility. Very good at forcing the defense's hand and drawing the foul.
So he gets them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Williams kicks to Jackson. From deep. That one doesn't drop. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the LA Clippers. He notched 8 points. And we caught up before the game with Nikola Jokic, who had a
Southwest, I mean, you need to look your...
Greg, there are areas of Jokic's game where he probably is the best in the world.
I can't think of a center with better floor vision or better passing ability. His positioning, his angles, his ability to use his size to maximize effectiveness, all at an elite level.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Clippers. We've got Reggie Jackson. Montrezl Harrell is out there with Green. Then there's Landry Shamet, and it's Williams at the shooting guard position. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Grant kicks to Porter. Morris outside. Back to Porter. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Denver.
Porter Jr. has a unique combination of size and skill, and as a result, able to beat defenders in the catch-and-shoot game.
Williams inside. Green, the pass to Shamet. Jackson down low. Morris is there. 6 to shoot. Back to Shamet. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block. And the big fella, Mason Plumlee, you know, he could start for some teams in this league, but he's been dynamite off the bench for the Nuggets.
Yeah, you take a look at his game, Greg, and defense and rebounding and finishing, all high level. But the one thing that's underrated, but I appreciate a lot, is his passing game. It's come a long way. He does a lot to help you in a reserve role.
Morris kicks to Porter. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
Yeah, on his menu, dunking is one of the specialties. A fantastic jammer who really wrecks that rim.
Now here's Williams. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Earl high post. Green kicks to Williams. They need this. Los Angeles with another miss. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Denver. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And here we go. Shot is good, and the Nugget lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Jackson.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
Morris right side. Plumlee finds Porter. The offensive rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Morris has got the lead up to 8 now for the Nuggets.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
On the wing, Jackson. There's 1:26 left in the first half. Williams up on top. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Here's Craig. Grant outside. To the left side wing. Passes it to Craig. Williams with the steal. Green deciding where to go with it. Outside for Jackson. Over Morris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Williams, that's for 2. Poked away. Plumlee with the steal. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Grant outside. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Man, I tell you, I love watching Grant get busy down there. I mean, his impressive leaping ability and his quick release on the shot allow him to score at a high rate down low.
At the top of the key, Plumlee. Over Harrell. Great D that time from Harrell. And the first half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. A pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. Their field goal percentage was a rope. And that...
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Second half underway. Here's who Mike Malone's got on the floor. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Filling out the wings, Harris and Barton. And it's Murray in at the point guard position.
Jokic doing a nice job consistently finding the open man.
Zubac's no good.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is such a unique talent at that center position. Young player already top 10 in career triple-doubles.
How about the most triple-doubles ever by a foreign player? You think of the great skilled European big man. Jokic, arguably the most skilled of them all.
Millsap, this time with the catch and fire, showing off his versatility.
Clippers trail by 10. Morris finds Beverly. And here is Zubac. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Murray right side. Now the pass to Jokic. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Murray. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. And it's Murray penetrating. Here's Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Jokic has got the lead up to 10 now for Denver.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Beverly against Murray. Zubac kicks to Beverly. Off target from three-point range. Denver leading by 10. Here's Harris. It's hauled in by George. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Zubac the pass to Beverly. Morris with the ball. Picked up by Harris. Here's George. That one a little long.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll? Oof. Oh, what a dunk!
Yeah, you know, George really enjoys being in the air. I mean, this guy has great body control and bounce, and his slams at times can be absolutely sick.
Pass to Jokic. Here's the three. Not going to go that time. And so it's Leonard with it. They'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Banked in off the glass. Leonard's got it back down to within single digits for Los Angeles.
And it's good to see George concentrate on getting the ball to the open man. Excellent floor awareness.
Out to Harris. 1:21 left in the third. Outside Millsap. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 3 assists now in this one. Beverly the pass to Zubac. Beverly against Murray. And Beverly kicks to Zubac. It's not going to go for him. The Nuggets leading by 11. And here's the fast break. Millsap leading the way. Harris passes to Jokic. And there's the feed to Millsap. Murray against Beverly. Out to Harris. Pass to Murray. Outside Millsap. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Barton, no luck. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. And the foul called on Paul Millsap. That's foul number 2 for him. And Los Angeles with some changes. Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. Williams comes in for George. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Porter's checked in for the Nuggets. Torrey Craig comes in for Gary Harris. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And how about the confidence right now from Jackson? Not bashful at attacking and drawing attention from there.
And so Jackson nails both of them. 12 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Morris for 3. That shot, no good. Here's Harrell. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Denver on. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Under down low at 4 with Harrell in the middle. Jackson is out there with Williams. And it's Shamet in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Morris kicks to Plumlee. It's Morris atop the key. 4 on the clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Nuggets lead by 11.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that handle.
And here is Morris. Back to Porter. Kicks it to Plumlee. Passes to Morris. This one for three. The shot will not fall. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Clippers trail by 9. Now here's Leonard. The pass to Shamet. On the wing, Jackson. Here's Williams. And that one drops for him.
Boy, for a pint-sized guy, Williams can absorb a lot of contact. Torches his man there.
Grant the pass to Morris. Back to Grant. Here's Craig. He's guarded by Williams. No good from Grant.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Here's Paige Diop. He's covered by Shamet. Millsap has the open look and count it from 19 feet away. And the Nuggets lead by 9.
Well, I like the way Millsap is always ready to be aggressive offensively. I mean, if he has daylight and he's got a good look, he doesn't hesitate.
A 3-ball. And it's Shamet missing.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
Pass to Daniels. The dish to Millsap. Shoots over Leonard. Rebound by the Clippers. Leonard's got 7 rebounds in the game. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Williams' shot is off. And Murray's got the ball here for Denver. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And that one's good. Daniels.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Williams kicks to Jackson. Dishes it to Leonard. Over Millsap. Pass to Harrell. Murray against Williams. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that one's going to count. I mean, the mindfulness of Williams with the clock running down, really impressive.
Passes it to Jokic. Here's Paige Diop. He's covered by Shamet. Paige Diop, the pass to Murray. No good with the triple. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Yep, that one goes in there.
Sliding his way inside. Williams taking advantage of that late reaction by the defense.
Murray against Williams. And here's Millsap from the arc. Kept alive. Jokic kicks to Daniels. The Nuggets get it back in a new 14. To the paint. Leonard with the steal.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
And don't sleep on Williams's ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
Murray, the pass to Harris. Out left to the wing. Barton right side from downtown. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
No messing around down there. Millsap gets good position on the glass, then stuffs it back with authority.
So the Nuggets win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks, for
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And that's Coit Tower. First, now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. At the forward slots, it's Barton and Millsap. And it's Jokic in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Golden State, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Wiggins, and it's Chris in at the 5 down low. And it's Wiggins missing.
Think about the 40th pick back in 2012. Will Barton languished on the bench in Portland for his first 2 seasons, actually 2.5. And then that trade to Denver, boy, that jump-started everything.
Now Thompson, following the miss by Paul Millsap from deep. Wiggins drives in.
And we see this so many times. The defense so concerned with Klay Thompson's shooting ability that he's able to burn them with moving the ball.
Harris kicks to Millsap. Murray against Curry. Outside for Millsap. Lets the 3 fly. Great tee that time from Curry. And with the Nuggets, Barton becoming an immediate contributor. And Brent, in recent seasons, their starter at the small forward.
Yeah, he's an interesting player. He's a slender and slightly built player, but excellent at getting out there and rebounding. A tremendous runner at the wing position to play in transition. And that wingspan certainly helps out in a lot of plays, both offensively and defensively.
And Green gets it to go.
Draymond Green around the rim trying to find a little bit of a window to get that ball up.
Murray, the pass to Millsap, and it's slammed in by Millsap.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Now here's Green. Curry with it. Picked up by Harris. Pass to Thompson. Chris up top. Shot clock at 5. Wiggins finds Curry. Misses the 3. Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Barton against Wiggins. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Barton.
Well, Will Barton always going full speed. That time finds a bullet pass to a teammate.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Thompson against Harris. And Thompson gets it to go.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Now Murray. Barton outside. An easy 2 points on the layup. Reggie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you know, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
Here's Harris after the made shot from Klay Thompson. Jokic kicks to Harris. Thompson against Murray. 5 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. To the inside, Green. Barton with the rebound.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Millsap misses.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Here's Curry. Cans the 12-footer.
That's a nice touch from the veteran guard. Curry has a gorgeous stroke. We all know that. Mid-range right on the money there.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Chris. Eric Pascal comes in for Green, and Lee's subbed in for Klay Thompson. Big group substitution here for Denver. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Millsap. Michael Porter comes in for Barton. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Gary Harris. And Morris subbed in for Murray. Here's Curry. Denver getting their last shot to go.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Craig. A three-pointer, no good. The Warriors have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Launches a 3, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. And earlier we spoke with Klay Thompson about the value of someone.
I realized how easy it is to get looks from him using.
Greg, you think about the championships they've won together. Incredible connection between these two.
Yeah, I mean, they have different styles, play different positions, but both are tough, competitive, and step up when it matters most.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've been watching, guys, with the Nuggets, what are you seeing out there?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
So on the floor for Denver. Plumlee out there with Grant. Then there's Monte Morris. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Craig in at the shooting guard. Curry's shot is good.
Got to do your best to make Steph put the ball on the floor. I know he can still do that, but catch and shoot is just deadly.
And last year, just a tough one for Looney. Just couldn't find a way to stay on the court.
Grabbing that jersey for just 20 games last year, and every time he seemed to recover from one nagging injury, another one would pop up, and Looney very frustrated with how last year went, and so were his teammates.
And the Warriors with possession here. Denver getting their last shot to go. Outside Curry. From outside the arc, another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
Grant finds Plumlee. Back to Grant. To the middle. It doesn't go for him. The Warriors go the other way with it. Here's Poole. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Looney. Good work defensively by Morris. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Trailing by 2. Count that bucket.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Toscano passes to Looney. Here's Poole. Golden State moving the ball around. And it's Stephen Curry with a 3. Curry's got the lead up to 3 now for the Warriors.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Morris dishes to Plumlee. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Poked loose. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And some changes here for the Warriors. Smailagic is checked in, and it's Klay Thompson in for Steph Curry. Thompson passes to Smailagic, and stolen by Murray. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. That's good from Harris on the assist by Murray. Murray's got 4 assists in the game.
Now Harris runs the break perfectly there and makes the right decision to boot.
Here's Smailagic. The pass to Thompson. Shoots the 3. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Millsap kicks to Harris. They grab their own miss. At the elbow, Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Surprising quickness. Murray burying his head down and just sprinting to the rack. Pass
to Thompson, and stolen by Harris. inside, right wing. Murray, the pass to Harris. There's 1:17 left here in the second, and slam dunk by Harris.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Thompson passes to Toscano. Back to Thompson. Off target from outside. Denver in the lead. Passes it to Jokic. He dishes it to Murray. Jokic with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Murray kicks to Jokic. Lock at 6. Back to Harris. Pass to Murray. The 19-foot shot. Offensive rebound. Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Well, Jokic is big. Jokic is long, and he does a great job there of corralling that ball and taking advantage of his length.
And the basket pool. Here's Smilagic. And he gets the whistle. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes. You know, and that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Nuggets lead.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. They were never able to get the lead above 4. And that's a wrap.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Really an incredible game from Steph Curry.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Chris, and it's Wiggins in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Warriors' 5. And it's Murray with the jam.
Man, I didn't know he could get up like that.
Warriors trail by 4.
And a story about Jamal Murray. He was doing 2-a-days for Team Canada, and the coach wanted him to rest, so he confiscates his sneakers, came back and found him working out barefoot.
Well, they might want to check his web browser, because I believe he did a search for lock picks, because they put bars on the door to keep him out of the gym, and he still might try to find a way in.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Porter's checked in for Denver. Torrey Craig comes in for Harris. Murray against Curry. It's deflected. Porter passes to Craig. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And Thompson puts up a deep 3. Wiggins kicks to Green. And Curry has it in the corner. Offline with his 3.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
There's Porter with the 3. Millsap controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Millsap's got the lead up to 6 now for the Nuggets.
Yeah, although undersized, Millsap is a very, very hard worker. Uses his quickness that time.
Offensive rebound. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Andrew Wiggins, the kind of guy that people watch with a microscope, but he has cut down on inefficient shots, those long 2s, has started to take more 3s, and using his athletic ability when he gets on the inside to get to the foul line.
And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Back to Thompson. It's stolen. The Nuggets leading by 6. They get a hand on it. In the corner, it's Morris. And a miss there on the triple. And Wiggins looking more aggressive off the bounce. Brent getting into the teeth of the defense.
Yeah, and his assists are climbing because of that. Also his turnover. So now what you want to do is slow down the game for Andrew Wiggins and show him on film where his outlets are and where his decision making can be that much better.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Curry. And the Warriors miss again.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Here's Plumlee, and it's Denver scoring again.
Though he's not the biggest scoring threat, Plumlee does have the size and athleticism to cause defenders some problems down there.
And Thompson kicks to Curry. Thompson passes to Looney. Plumlee with the steal. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Grant surveying the D. The kick out to Porter. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Warriors trail by 8. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Green passes to Thompson. Golden State moving the ball around. Curry, good.
Is it possible his sweet touch is getting sweeter, guys?
Denver's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Morris dishes to Plumlee. Unable to get that one. AT that time from Curry. Wiggins passes to Curry. Good. Now it's just a 3-point Nugget lead.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
Morris inside, guarded by Curry. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Thompson outside. In the corner, it's Wiggins. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Wiggins has got 5 points in the quarter.
And pretty consistent from range. Wiggins has the natural tools to do a little bit of everything.
Here's Craig, covered by Wiggins. Craig, good. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Curry can't get it to go. Pass to Morris. And we've reached the end of the third. The Nuggets on top. They lead by 4. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And Denver will start the 4th quarter with Millsap and Jokic, the big men. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. And it's Barton in at the 3. It's out of bounds. They are saying it was last touch by Lee. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Outside Millsap. Back to Murray. Outside for Millsap. They get it again.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
And here is Curry. Wiggins outside. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And the floor vision from Curry right there, setting up his teammates, sharing the ball.
The Nuggets leading by 6. Murray kicks to Jokic. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
On the wing, Lee. It's stolen by Harris. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Jokic is running. Wiggins against Barton. On the wing, Harris. Shot clock at 6. And it's Murray penetrating. Millsap kicks to Murray. Three-pointer, Barton. Green with the rebound. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. 8-point game. Takes a 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Curry's got 21 in the game.
He's building off that strong first half he had. I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure him out in the second.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
And Murray, here we go. And it's Murray with the chance.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. And Denver with a change here, too. Porter's checked in.
Yeah, this is not the guy you want to step up and make his way to the free throw line, but you wouldn't expect that he's going to miss any of these.
And Paul Millsap, the bucket on the assist by Jokic. Millsap's got 4 this quarter.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Curry outside. It's rebounded by Paul Millsap. Millsap's got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's Porter outside, and it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 6 rebounds in the game. Millsap finds Harris. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Back to Porter from the arc. And no good that time. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Curry dishes to Lee. And the turnover again by Golden State. Denver making a switch here. Barton is checked in. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Millsap. Now here's Murray. Back to Millsap. And again, Denver no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
The shot by Thompson, no good. Barton wide open, he fires. The Nuggets with another miss. They can score it here, but it won't mean much.
Kevin, turn out the lights. This party's over.
It might be.
You know he's going to have the ball, and then you feel he's going to come through. He did it there.
And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. 9 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Daniels. Beyond the arc. That shot off. And the miss. So the Nuggets win it. A narrow win under just. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it. Up next, welcome to 2K Sports. We at the NBA. Now Golden State's starting 5. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Chris, and it's Wiggins in at the small forward position. And for the Clippers, Paul George is out there with Patrick Beverley. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Marcus Morris, and it's Zubac in at the 5. Now here's Beverley. Another shot. George against Thompson. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Beverley against Curry. Terrific, talented backcourts tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
2 shots.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now here's Wiggins. Passes it to Chris. Curry outside. That shot missing. And the Clippers will come the other way. Here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
There's a real knack for understanding when a guy is uncovered, and Paul George's court awareness on display right there. Beautiful.
Curry hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Curry's got his second basket of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Thompson against George. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Back to Thompson. Wiggins outside. Just 5 on the clock. Curry with another miss. The Clippers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Zubac the pass to George. Morris right side. And it's off from 3-point range. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 2. Green finds Curry. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Morris inside. Covered by Chris. Pass to Beverley. Back to Zubac. It's stolen by Green. Outside for Curry. Golden State moving it around. On the wing, Green. Zubac defending. Curry dishes to Thompson. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Thompson's so quick to pull the trigger. As soon as the ball hits his hands, he is ready to fire.
Outside Leonard. The second chance effort. And it's Zubac laying it in.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Count the basket.
Kawhi Leonard's length and shot-making ability on the interior is problematic for the defense.
Wiggins drawn the double team. Dishes it to Curry. Buries it from three-point range. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Beverly. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Yeah, this guy's ability to attack and be aggressive. Patrick Beverly in the painted area.
Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Leonard with the steal. Beverly against Curry. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Chris kicks to Thompson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Leonard. Drops in the layup for 2. He's got 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Goes back up. Curry. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And the Warriors miss again. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. Kept alive, kicks it out to Leonard. There's the triple. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. So, Greg, as you know, we asked Steph Curry, a great self-motivator.
Oh, my wife, for sure. Yeah.
Sounds like he's got a good team, both at home and right here in front of us.
Steph has already put up a Hall of Fame career, but you can tell he doesn't feel anywhere near being done.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers. Guys?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter, we've got Eric Pascal. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Looney. And it's Poole in at the 1.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track. And Doris, when you look back at this Warriors team's draft record, Looney proving to be one of their big success stories.
Yes, yet another great pick by an incredible organization. Back in 2015, Looney was the last pick in the first round. He dropped that far because of hip concerns, but once that healed up, this guy became a key component during 2 of their title runs.
Poole no good. Clippers leading by 4. Jackson with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Jackson misses.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Top of the key, Looney. Shoots a fader. And stolen by Harrell. Oh, and here comes Williams all alone. Finished off the break. Williams has got the lead up to 6 now for Los Angeles.
Montrezl Harrell, opportunistic with his defense, makes a play there.
Wiggins surveying the floor. Now the pass to Pascal. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And
You know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific play.
3 terrific kids. You're right. Good on that shot. And with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Thompson. Outside for Jackson. Williams passes to Harrell. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Golden State's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Jackson against Thompson. Down low. Here's Looney. No good. That would have tied it. The Clippers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Harrell kicks to Jackson. Shoots it up. Los Angeles with another miss.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. The Warriors keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Clippers in the lead. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Marcus Morris is checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Landry Shamet. Paul George, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Reggie Jackson. And the Clippers making a switch here. Zubac is checked in. Curry's shot is off.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Leonard attacking. Lays it up off the glass. Leonard's got 8 points.
This guy is such an excellent finisher at the rim. He's got incredibly long arms and very strong hands.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Beverley against Curry. Thompson comes with the double team. Morris finds Beverley. Over Green. And it's Beverley missing. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Curry on the wing. Bangs home the trifecta. 10 points for him.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
George against Thompson. Pass to Beverley. Here's Leonard. Morris outside. Leonard attacking. They get the rebound. 12 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's George. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
There are nights where it's impossible to stop Paul George. He is such a strong guy who knows how to convert through these plays.
And it's the Warriors on the break. Curry from deep three-point land. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we... All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And you think about how Kawhi Leonard is able to dominate from the wing position at both ends of the floor. That's all for now.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
We've got Kawhi Leonard, Patrick Beverley out there with Paul George. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Morris in at the 4 spot. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. And it's the Warriors with the ball. 4-point game. Wiggins passes to Curry. And Wiggins gets it to go on the assist by Curry.
Well, the IQ is just off the charts for Steph Curry. He senses when the defense has left someone open, and I guarantee you he will put it on time and on target.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors.
And one thing that's great about Draymond, you can run the offense through him. Last year, he averaged just as many assists as rebounds.
Right, Greg, and obviously he has to be surrounded by great shooters because that vision is there, and he can throw every type of pass. He's extremely unselfish, but guys have to deliver on the catch.
Here's Thompson. The Clippers getting the bucket. Good on the three-point shot. Thompson's got 9.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Beverly, the pass to Zubac. Back to Beverly. In the corner, George with it. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Thompson. And Paul George, Doris, kind of a late bloomer coming up in high school. His older sister used to give him the business on the blacktop. Of course, eventually, he found his stride, and the rest is history.
It took some encouraging from older sis and his high school coach, who actually had to threaten him with running suicides to get the guy to shoot more. And think about it. This guy plays his college basketball at mid-major Fresno State. That's really where he got onto the NBA radar.
Shamet on the wing. Wiggins against George. And is out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. Reggie Jackson's checked in for Los Angeles.
Reggie Jackson.
Stripped away. Now the Warriors moving it up. Wiggins with the ball, and he hits it to tie the game up. 6 points for him.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
Clippers moving the ball around. Williams finds Shamet. Back to Williams. Passes it to Shamet. Back to Williams. 5 to shoot. Harrell the pass to Green. Fires from the corner. And the shot is long. The Warriors have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Wiggins outside for the lead. Count it, and the foul. That's on Lou Williams.
Well, it's an excellent make, plus the foul, and that's the assertiveness everyone wants to see from the young guy, Wiggins.
Leonard, he's checked in for Jermichael Green. And Golden State also making a change. Lee's checked in for Chris. You know, when you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
And it's the Warriors with the ball, following the miss by Montrezl Harrell. Looney down low. Harrell on him. It's good on the putback. And the Warriors lead by 5.
And defensively, they've gotten a little careless, not playing with the same focus we saw in the first.
Jackson looking it over. 2 points. That one goes.
And with a quick first step, Jackson remains a threat to drive on any defender.
Wiggins against Williams. And it's Wiggins missing. And stolen by Wiggins. No good from Lee.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Well, almost effortless there from Kawhi Leonard. The reach and leaping ability. Look out.
Now here's Wiggins. A floater. And the rejection by Harrell. Marcus Morris is checked in for the Clippers. Patrick Beverley comes in for Lou Williams. 32 seconds left to play here in the third.
Well, tremendous intimidation and shot blocking by Kawhi Leonard. How nice is that?
Curry can't get it to go.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it. Well, nice job crashing the glass. You love to see that kind of effort.
Right side, Green. Outside for Curry. And the three ball is good. Curry's got 13.
When a player is in his range, as soon as he steps across the half-court line, that's almost impossible to check. Welcome, Mr. Curry, to the three party.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Eric Paschal out there with Green, and it's Smilagic in up the center, locking down the middle.
Well, I'll tell you this, if the defense collapses, if it makes a mistake momentarily, Beverly has the kind of basketball IQ to take advantage.
And Curry has it in the corner. Curry with another miss.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Here's Harrell. And here is Los Angeles now. Pass to Beverly. He dishes it to Harrell. Green against Beverly to tie it up. Warriors with the rebound. Curry passes to Smilagic. Thompson in the corner. Deflects the pass. To the paint. Here's Curry. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And that's 15 points for Steph Curry.
Don't let the size fool you. Steph Curry can get the job done inside.
And Morris throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And the basket by Curry.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Fades away. It's stolen by Curry. Green with the ball. Leonard picks him up. There's the three. The shot by Curry, no good. Clippers trail by 5. And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. Green with the block.
Well, let's remember a former defensive player of the year, Draymond Green, sending it back.
He gets it in there.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Here's George. Rebounded by Smilagic.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
And there's the pass to Thompson. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Beverly, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Huge moment for Patrick Beverly. Wow.
On its way from Curry for 2. That one no good. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Outside for George. And the 3 off target.
And really, for some reason, just not a big part of their offense today. Hard to get into a rhythm when you're getting so few opportunities at the rim.
Here's Curry with the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Curry's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Curry on the wing. Fires the 3. Again, Curry missing. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the 4th quarter. And George kicks to Beverly. A double clutch. And it's Harrell missing.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
On the wing, Thompson. They get it back. Curry on the foul.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Warriors.
If they had to battle for this win, there were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Steph Curry.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Steph Curry.
And it's been a terrific night for him in terms of the scoreboard. They've run a bunch of sets for him, and he's continued to come through. Scoring as well as he has, it's taken a lot of pressure off the rest of his teammates.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger.
How about Kawhi Leonard? How many guys in the history of their career can say, I was an NBA Finals MVP at 22 and then an NBA Finals MVP at 27? Simply incredible.
And that'll be and so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Toscano. That one goes. Counted.
Boy, they don't waste any time on that inbound play. Very little the defense can do to react to that one.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win. And the Clippers starting 5. We've got Marcus Morris, Patrick Beverly out there with Paul George. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Leonard in at the small forward position. And for Denver, Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Filling out the wings, Harris and Barton. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. Now, here's Zubac. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's Millsap. Murray, the pass to Barton. Just 5 on the clock. And Harris wide open. He shoots. No good on the 3. And after establishing himself as a key player in Denver, Gary Harris has played, trailing off the last couple seasons. Greg, what's your read there?
I really feel like, Kevin, injuries have played a part, an extended cold streak, but the Nuggets didn't lose faith. He helped build their success over the years, and they consider him a key piece moving forward as well.
And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. Jokic with the bucket.
And this is where Jokic is most comfortable. The closer he is to the rim, the more effective he becomes.
Beverly against Murray. Beverly up top. Outside for George. Three-pointer. That shot misses. Some solid defense from Harris. For Denver, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Millsap misses.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Zubac, that's good. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Murray against Beverly. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
And Leonard stays with it.
Great anticipation. He has great hands. Kawhi gobbles up second chance opportunities.
Stolen by Beverly. The 3. Leonard inside. Millsap's there. Leonard with the bucket.
This is what you want to do on the offensive end. Get Kawhi looks in the paint. Rely on him to make a play.
Millsap finds Harris. Inside. Here's Jokic. Denver passing it around. Three-pointer. Barton. No good. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. George against Harris. George passes to Zubac. Here's Beverly, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Jokic. Greg, which team do you think has the toughest offense to stop in the NBA?
You know, in their heyday, it was the Warriors, no doubt about it. Now, though, things are changing a little bit. It's a tough one to say. The Bucks seem to be amazing with what they're doing with Giannis. The Rockets with that 1-2 punch of Harden and Westbrook is incredible. And don't sleep on the Lakers or the Clippers, partner. Right now, there's a few of them out there that I would lose a lot of sleep over trying to prepare to play against.
Yeah, I'm glad you included the 2 LA teams. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Beverly.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. Morris into the lane. Lays it up and banks it in. 1:20 left to play in the first quarter. Outside Jackson. Back to Green. The pass to Jackson. Lets it go from deep. The Clippers rebound. Harrell kicks to Shamet. Back to Harrell. Tries again. And Grant sends it back. 46 seconds left to play here in the first.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. Plumlee with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Porter finds Morris. Back to Porter. Now Grant. To the middle. Here's Plumlee. It's good. This game is all even.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Shamet the pass to Williams. Down low. Here's Harrell. No good again that time. Morris, left side. Here's Grant. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
And the D of JaMychal Green is outstanding. Gotta love his.
It's all tied in Denver. And we'll be back right after this. Recently, we spoke with Patrick Beverley about
old school basketball. You know,
now pound for pound, Greg, Beverley may be the most physical player in the league.
And he also gets in your head. It's a combination that allows him to get stops against guys as big as Kevin Durant.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've been watching, guys, with the Nuggets, what are you seeing out there?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
This is where you credit the guys in the front office for going out and getting you the pieces you need.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. They've got Harrell. Andrew Shamet is out there with JaMychal Green. Then it's Williams. And it's Jackson in at the point. Jackson passes to Shamet. Green inside. He's covered by Grant. There's Jackson with the three. There's Williams. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
I like when Reggie Jackson is seeking out his teammates. He could have took that shot, but his teammate, he was wide open.
Morris dishes to Plumlee. Grant against Harrell. Here's Plumlee. Out to Morris. Here's Craig. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Plumlee. The layup off target. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Harrell finds Shamet. Outside Jackson for three to the inside. Green the pass to Harrell. Outside Jackson. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Nuggets have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Back to Porter. Lets it go with the three. Rebounded by Jackson. The Clippers trail. Here's Williams. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Pass to Harrell. Now here's Williams. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Here's Jackson. 4 on the shot clock. Passes it to Shamet from deep. No good on that one. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Pass to Porter. Now Grant, guarded by Jackson. Grant outside. The feed now to Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Williams kicks to Shamet. The tray. Morris against Williams. No good that time. Plumlee with some nice D. The Nuggets leading by 4. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. There's the dish to Morris. Over Williams. There's the pass to Craig. Down low. The kick out to Porter. Fires from deep. The Clippers grab the miss. To the paint. Here's Shamet. Porter with a block.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet.
He feeds it to Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Shamet kicks to Jackson. Here's Williams. Here's Green. Back to Jackson. Pass to Shamet. Inside. Harrell. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
He plays with such force. You see why Harrell has been called the heart and soul of this team.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Jokic has checked in for Jeremy Grant. Will Barton comes in for Porter. Gary Harris is checked in for Torrey Craig. And Murray subbed in for Monte Morris.
You gotta love whenever Murray goes straight up with the jump shot off the pass. He's so good at reading the defense.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Beverly. Out to Morris. Harrell trying to free himself up. And with that, the Denver lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Morris.
This is where Morris can kill you. He's pretty much claimed that in-between game.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. A pretty close game from the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground. And that's a wrap.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You gotta like what Mason Plumlee has done in this game.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
At the forward spots, it's Barton and Millsap. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. And it's Jokic in at the 5, down low. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Outside Leonard. Shoots over Barton. Misses off the right iron. The Nuggets leading by 4.
And guys, even though he's in a big market, Kawhi Leonard still not one for the spotlight.
That is so true. It's not about the fame for him. He's in LA, but Kawhi Leonard stays in his bubble. All the trappings that come with being a great player, he's truly focused on the love of the game, winning and being the best possible player he can be. The homecoming for Paul George, playing in LA with the Clippers. They gave up a king's ransom to OKC. 5 first-round picks and Danilo Gallinari and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And guys, the Clippers were willing to give almost anything for PG because they basically got Kawhi Leonard in the deal as well.
And let's remember, GA, he could have been a Laker. They would have had to trade away the 2nd pick in the 2017 draft, that or Brandon Ingram. Their loss became the Clippers' game.
The 3 from George. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Barton passes to Jokic. Sinks the three-pointer. Jokic has got the lead up to 9 now for the Nuggets.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Out to Morris. It's up a 3. And again, no good by the Clippers.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Barton passes to Murray. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And here's Leonard from three. Outside, George. And then jammed down as he goes right over Jokic.
Letting it all hang out when George takes flight. Just enjoy the show.
Barton wide open. He fires. Off target with his three. Clippers trail by 7. Beverly wide open. The offensive rebound passes to Morris. For the three. Doesn't go for him. And it's Harris with the ball for the Nuggets. Barton in the corner. Murray outside. On the wing, Harris. Defended by George. Back to Millsap. That one's not going to go. Good work defensively by Morris. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Leonard on the wing. Jacks up a three with the putback, and Leonard stays with it. And now it's only a 5-point Denver lead.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. They retain possession. Leonard inside. Barton defending. Leonard with the bucket.
The power, the length, the ability to finish. Leonard dominant in that painted area.
Harris looking it over. Jokic kicks to Millsap. Out to Harris. The three. The shot that time not on target. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. George against Murray. Now Beverly. To the middle. Jokic with the steal. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And Paul Millsap, the bucket on the assist from Harris. Harris has got 3 assists in the game. Beverly the pass to George. Here's Zubac. Outside for George. Fires the 3. Millsap grabs the miss. To the inside. Jokic firing on all cylinders for Denver. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the 4th, Landry Shamet is out there with Morris. Then it's Williams. Then there's Reggie Jackson. And Harrell's in at the center, filling out the middle. Jokic with the bucket. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalry. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team. Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
They swipe it. The Nuggets leading by 13. Here's Craig. Porter kicks to Craig. Denver passing it around. 6 to shoot. Back to Porter. Here's Craig, guarded by Jackson.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, you know, teams look for +6s. Players whose wingspans exceed their height by a half foot. Montrezl Harrell is a 6'7" player with a 7'4" wingspan. If you're struggling with the math, ladies and gentlemen, that's a +9.
Denver making a switch here. Harris is checked in. Murray kicks to Jokic, and a wide open look for Porter. From outside, off the mark.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Second shot opportunity. Pass to Morris. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Leonard, he's checked in for Jackson. And Murray, here we go. Millsap dishes to Harris. Here's Murray up on top, covered by Morris. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And between his length and his athleticism, Montrezl Harrell well suited for that role of small ball center, Greg, in today's NBA.
Yeah, I mean, he's fearless. Even giving up a few pounds, a few inches, he'll go right at you and making steady improvements as a rebounder year over year.
Will Barton, he's checked in for Michael Porter. George is checked in for Los Angeles. And stolen by Murray. Inside. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And again, Denver no good. Clippers trail by 13. Now the Clippers moving it up. And it's George finishing it off.
The trust George has built with his team, they know he'll finish strong if they feed him.
Murray, the pass to Barton. Floats it up for Murray. It's stolen by Morris. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
You know what? We see this time and time again. Turnovers lead to a break, and then points at the other end.
And it's Murray penetrating. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
How about the...
And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. From outside, out to Harris, tries again, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. They get it back, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. Here's Magruder. He's covered by Grant. Stolen by Grant, and there's the foul. It's on Rodney Magruder. That is his first foul of the game. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Morris kicks to Vonleh to the paint, stolen by Zubac.
I don't like that decision there on the entry pass. Not with the defender right there, ready to pick it off.
The pass to Magruder. Back to Zubac. Daniels with it. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps